There, hi, it's me, Angie from Learn Love Tarot, here to bring us messages of direction using the energies of the daily moon cycle and of the planetary aspects surrounding us. This message is timeless as energy is cyclical. So do know that whenever you find it, even if it is after Reindeer Games Day, that there is something in that message for you. Hey there. How are you? Thank you for coming in. Appreciate you. We're going to be going through a little bit quicker, which reminds me, Angie, stay on time. I'm going to be using my timer today. So I should be flipping through each of the signs here. I want to find out what the holidays are bringing us. So, good evening. So happy you're here. Thank you so much. So, just shuffling the cards here. We are going to start with Capricorn. Happy birthday, Capricorns, in the first decan. That is the Two of Pentacles. So, if you've been seeing that in a lot of readings, know that the sun's energy is probably going to be pulling out that card a little bit more. So, let's see where we go here for Capricorn. And the what Capricorn is saying here is, I work hard and I play harder. All right. I hope that's true for my Capricorns out there. I hope you are getting some playtime in for sure. Today's energy does bring in the Strength card. It is a day that adds up to a number 44. So we have double Emperor energy. Hi there, guys. And that is 4 to 4 is the Strength, the 8, the lemniscate. And in the description box there, if you're watching with us live, there are notes there that you can click on so you can follow along. I'm not going to go through the notes today, but there's a lot of important and specifically look for the cycles, because 44 years ago was 1981. So let me know what you were doing in 1981. What was happening for you? That was a special path year. The reason I ask, because when you add the digits 1 plus 9 plus 8 plus 1, you get the 19, which is the sun card energy. So we keep that energy. We add in the 1 plus 9, which is a 10 of the Wheel of Fortune. The 10 is a 1 plus 0, which equals the 1 of the Magician. So let me know what cycles happened for you that year. And we can maybe expect that energy here for the holidays. Welcome in, Capricorn sun. Oh, you gonna be loving that all. Miss Judy Jude, we miss you. Brandy, you were born in a year of sun cycles. Bless your heart. You are super sunshiny, so I can totally see that. All right, Capricorns, I work hard, but I play harder. And I mean, there's not a better way in my mind to do that. So, Capricorn, we've got your earth energy here coming in at the bottom of the deck. That is going to be the environmental energy. And there's so much to look at in this card. In particular, I was drawn to, yes, there's roots here below connecting to Mother Earth, which I see a victory wreath set in. It's not a victory wreath, that's just what I'm scrying. But in particular, I'm connecting here outside of her crown chakra, which is today's energy. The crown chakra is going to be our 7th. The 8th chakra is our soul star chakra. So that is being able to connect to the divine, right? That is being able to connect to, and there's a big old green heart in the center of her heart there. That's Leo energy with that number 8 of strength. We are able to connect to our higher soul, which is the same soul we get each lifetime. We just get a different meat sack and a different personality to try to do those lessons with. So I'm seeing that come in for everybody here because the sun's energy is going to affect us all. On top of that, as a quick reference, Capricorn, have a look in the graphics I posted today, because I don't often show all 4 elemental trines. And there are several asteroids as well as the sun and Mars that are now in Capricorn energy. So look for matches to your own frequency there. Right underneath that, boy, if Crystal was here, maybe she'll pop in, but Crystal Keys is a 22, which is a master number for the master builder, master architect energy. And we have a double double 22 energy of 44. So these crystal keys, I even in my graphic, you guys, in my notes, I put at the top a little clip art of clear quartz crystal. Also selenite. Does the selenite make my ass look big? I thought that the minute I bought it. I drew that up in the top of the notes. So you may want to have a look at those notes today. Look at that life force energy. And we've got double dolphins here. So not only do we have double master architect with today's 44, that's double emperor energy. We also now have these double dolphins here. So what that is for me is not only mating for a lifetime and having that one-to-one connection, but that's some Gemini energy there for me with this and that or true. So I hope we sure are stepping out of dualistic energy, because it tells me here, those of you that are on path here are in alignment. It is the energy of the moon, the 18 card. And it says alignment. That is a 9 total there. And then we've got life force bringing in a 7, which is going to be very spiritual vibrational frequencies. And then we have Mother Nature there with the earth energy, or the puzzle piece of 14, Sagittarius, where we still have a lot of energy brewing. Okay, so you work hard, but you're playing harder. Capricorn energy is coming in alignment here. Today's sun energy is in life lesson number 3, Sabian lesson 3, and it's the human soul receptive to growth and understanding. You are aligned, right, with these, the evolution of your soul consciousness. So especially with that connection there to the soul star chakra, this is affecting us all again with Capricorn energy and the sun, and especially with Mars. Capricorn loves Mars, or Mars loves Capricorn energy, I guess I should say. All right, what gifts you got coming? So you might have a spiritual upgrade coming here for your happy holidays present. Give me some more energy. What are the holidays bringing for Capricorn energies? And I mentioned that green heart right there in the anybody center. I don't even think I've noticed it before, but if you can see that there right on her own heart chakra. And then we've got the heart chakra energy here of Archangel Raphael. That is, again, the 4th chakra, the energy of the heart, Leo energy. That 38 might be relevant for you, as well as 18 and 14. Don't know if you have kids that age, or maybe this is the person that you're going to be spending the holidays with. On the bottom of that deck, this is a strategy. So we've got 21 energy of the world. So Daddy Saddy's involved here because the world card denotes Saturn, which is Capricorn energy as well, on top of Aquarian energy. Okay. So I like all these greens and the purples here that I'm seeing. Beautiful. All right. Strategy, huh? So your strategy here, Capricorns, is going to be of the heart, opening up that heart chakra. And you might even see some kind of feather here. There's a journal log. This is about writing, maybe writing out here your year end or your 21 energy of what was successfully completed for you here in the year of 2025, which is the 9th step year of the Hermit energy. And thank God we are restarting back at 1. Thank you, Brian McKnight, for next year. Okay, let's get you a few cards here, Capricorn, to get some context. I'm going to pull my Earth deck for you here. Queen of Swords, discernment. There's your gifty, Ace of Pentacles. And if you've been bored for a hot minute, that's my Billie Eilish I'm so bored energy of the 4 of Cups. Things is about to pick up pace here pretty quick. Water and fire do make steam indeed. possibly with the King of Cups. He's been making a lot of appearances. So if you've done the work here, we've been talking a long time, those who have walked away what has not served, the gift of Saturn is bringing you a spark here, possibly from this King of Cups, because we've got the Page of Wands and the Ace of Wands. Maybe someone's unlocking your heart chakra or any of the other chakras that maybe need opening. All right, let's see here going on. What's up on top here of the cards for you? Okay, definitely there's your ending. So if you've done the work, like I said, I poured into my own heart chakra. I've done the work, and look at that. Holy shit. The 1111 Four of Wands energy. How's that for a Mary kiss my ass? Okay. I like it. I love that energy, guys. I do want to get a little bit what's here in the recent, yeah, the moon energy, that 18 card. What was pouring into your own heart again, Cancerian energy, water energy of the for the cups here, the power, that's the power energy for the elemental cups, and it looks like she's stepping through some kind of a Christmas wreath. So perhaps this Four of Wands, like I said, I'm asking what we're getting for Christmas here. So let me see what this is all about. Yeah, Angel of the Night. This confirms for me you have done the work. That Ten of Swords converting into an Ace of Swords. And in the near future here, this is what you are healing. Whatever you've walked away from, you discover the parts of yourself here. That Three of Swords energy is self-directed because she's holding the knife simultaneously as she holds the bluebird of happiness. So because you've let this go or released the secrets of the moon, the secrets of your heart here, I mean, you're coming in full of love, especially with that Raphael energy there, archangel energy. Okay, and then the opportunity is here for a Four of Wands. So that would definitely help you heal any of this heartbreak energy that kept you stuck in the past. And the reason I'm saying that I can tell you've done the work here. I work hard, obviously, I play harder, but with this Ten of Swords converting into the Ace of Swords, the Angel of the Night only comes once you have surrendered and you have done the work all up to the point that you can humanly do. There's our successful completion of a cycle. And then we are reconnecting again back to the heart chakra. And the reward of that daddy saddy here is someone of equal actions. Okay. Someone of equal actions coming your way. Love that. And then center, left, right, the Queen of Swords, you use discernment to finally put in that 10th sword. The Ace of Pentacles will be bookending the Ace of Cups. And then we've got our 44 energy of today. How about that? And a simple 9-card spread. Opportunity and near future. With that I'm so bored energy, again, it's not for long. It's like, give yourself a hot minute here, Capricorn, because with that King of Cups here, it is not soon, not too far off to follow. Okay. The reward of your energy is someone comes back in, comes in to match your heart's cup. And then with this 2 aces energy, we have another energy of the 11. Okay, which we saw here with the heart chakra, 38 converts to an 11, converts to a 2. That could happen on the next 2-day for you there, Capricorn. Let's get some advice for you here really quickly. If this is a love offer, let me go ahead and run through my all signs now, since that is going to be Capricorn Sun is going to affect everyone that has put this work in. So Capricorn, what is this love offer all about for my love tarot? Hey, Miss Peg, how are you? Hey, Marcia. Love seeing you guys here. Thank you guys so much. We got Brandy in the house too, and Miss Diane, and we've got Kathy. Brett's here. Miss Brandy, thank you guys so much. Jennifer's in the house too, and Judy for the party. Let's go. Let's go. All right, Capricorn, tell me what this new love is all about, because you put your strategies in place. So those of you who are using that Capricorn energy, good for you. Okay, and I'm just noticing with the Earth here, that is the World card. So we've got double endings, double sets of dolphins. I mean, come on. All right, keep an open mind, because your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectations. All right, Capricorn, if this person is a Sagittarius, or excuse me, we already had Saggy season. I know I miss it already, but we still have Mercury and Venus there. If your person, next card out, I'm going to go stick here with Capricorn so that I don't want to go backwards. It could be with Venus and Sagittarius. It says romantic feelings. Your feelings are real and worth exploring. So I'm going to call that for this read, since we do have Venus and Mercury and Sagittarius. Okay, with that being said, Aquarius, what about Aquarian energies? If this reading resonates for you, you've recently completed a cycle. That could even be both people have completed a cycle, the yin and the yang energy. Lots of doubles here again, especially with those dolphins. All right, Capricorn, unrequited love. There's not enough attraction or chemistry to keep the relationship going. And then we also have, that could be the ending. And then here's the new beginning, getting to know each other. As you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bond deepens. What about for Pisces? And if we don't get a second flyer, then I'll use the bottom of the deck. Pisces, I just saw this come out for Pisces. I put a short out about it. And I did not get that for Brett too. This situation involves marriage. Could be what we saw in that the Mars reset. Pisces could be married here within the next couple of years. And then on the bottom of the deck, worth waiting for. Divine timing is at work in your love life. Beautiful. What about for Aries at the top of the zodiacal wheel? Aries, if this reading is for you, we'll take, nope. I was going to say I'll take the top card, but got to know. All right. Aries, separation, time apart from your partner is on the horizon. So you could be behind of this energy on the table here. And at the bottom is stay optimistic about your love life, because positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. I'm going to put these guys back in the deck. They're on the bottom. What about for Taurus? Taurus, if this reading is for you and you've got a new love offer coming in, what about for Taurus? You guys all done with your Christmas shopping? You were a freshman in high school in 1981. Where was I? I think let's see, I was still at my old elementary school and getting ready to move to a new school, which was wonderful. So glad we got to do that. All right, Taurus, soulmate. Yes, this is your soulmate, Taurus. Bottom of the deck, playfulness to recapture romance. Allow your inner youthful spirit of fun to shine. Okay, what about for Gemini? Oop. All right, Gemini. See why I put those back in the deck? Gemini, you've got worth waiting for as well, with two angels in white. Divine timing is at work in your love life. And surrounding energy, we've got the playfulness once again to recapture romance. Allow your inner youthful spirit of fun to show. Geminis are super fun. I've never met a boring Gemini in my life. These could be your Venus placements as well, guys. So keep that in mind. What about for Cancer? What is this new love energy for Cancer? We've been seeing the children energy come up an awful lot. Your love life is being affected by children. And then we've got I always think Eminem. Trailer park girls go around the outside, but it is a unicorn here. It's time to take back control of your life. So if you have not yet ended a successful cycle or a success cycle completely here, Cancer, it could be you're holding off due to children. Perhaps the other person has children, and that's slowing them down a little bit here. And then on the bottom of the deck, we've got past life relationship. You have known each other before. All right, Cancer. What about for Leo? What about for Leos here? If this reading is for you tonight, what is this new love energy entering? Let your friends help you, Leo. That is the house of fun, fifth house. Ask for and accept support from others. We've also got reconciliation energy and passion energy. Doesn't surprise me with Leo at all. In the environmental energy, retreat. It's time to disconnect from the world. Maybe you're doing that with some friends as well, but they're getting her ready for a wedding. So take that how it resonates for you, Leos. What about for Virgo? If this reading is for Virgo, with the double dolphin, the double successful cycle completion, the double aces, the double heart chakras. I mean, man, Virgo, what's up for Virgo if this reading is for them? New energies coming in for Virgo. That one there. It's safe for you to love. There's a Cupid here coming in to stab someone. I can't tell if they're trying to get the masculine or feminine, but actually there's two there. So it's getting each of you. Open your heart to give and receive the highest energy of all. Well, that will be love. Surround you, Virgo, true love. This is the romance of a lifetime. Wow. A little bit of Caesar-ish energy there. Feels a little sexy. Okay, Virgo, that new love feels way better. Okay, what about for, might be having a resurgence there as well, Virgos. All right, for Libra, engagement. Are you hooking up with the Pisces? Perhaps. Your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment. And what about bottom here? Calling in your soulmate. So your prayers, affirmations, and visualizations help bring you together. So if you've been doing those affirmations, I actually posted some today in my write-up. Having to do with that soul star chakra. All right, what about for Scorpio? Scorpio, if this reading is for you, this reading of doubles, double dolphins, double heart chakra, double world, double aces. What is this new energy coming in, especially if you've been bored? All right, you got new love here. I'll take that all day, every day, you guys. That looks lovely. Okay, so Scorpio, new person has stirred your romantic feelings. A new person has stirred your romantic feelings. And then at the bottom of the deck, we've got that green heart chakra energy of attraction. You attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully. And she's smelling pink roses of a rose bush. All right. And then last but not least, we'll hit Sagittarius. Even though I feel like we got their energy there included in those first two cards, because we do have communication and love and beauty right now in Sagittarius. Okay, chemistry. There's a strong magnetic attraction here for Sagittarius or your Sagittarius placements. Someone might be wearing a false mask. Okay, deception there is in the center, and then there's this reconciliation. So if this is a person from the past and not a new person, Sag, I would be a little extra careful there, because with the new energy coming in, it's almost as if like all of a sudden now they have something to say. It feels like a I didn't want to play with that toy until I saw someone else playing with it. And then in the bottom of the deck, in the environmental energy, you got trust. So this situation is calling for you to have faith. I don't think I'd let them come sweeping back on, especially if they're coming in just with sweet words, because that may just be a temporary mask. Just a little heads up there for Sag. All right. Okay, guys, now we can get on with the business of the rest of the deck. We're going to go ahead and reshuffle back here for everything. We're going to move on to Aquarius. Aquarius, I celebrate small victories. So let me know what you're celebrating. I'm checking in with you to see if y'all got your all your shopping done. It's gonna. Diana says it's gonna be your new favorite saying, "Mary, kiss my ass." Don't blame me. But if you say it with love and laughter, and all is well, right? Okay. Moving on to Aquarius. Aquarius, you're celebrating some small victories here right now. And go ahead. I can't believe that crystal keys came up. And we've got our double, which would be a double 22. Everything was in doubles, right? Wow, that's pretty cool there. I think I am done with my shopping, but I'm going to be wrapping tonight. So we shall see. Well, that world energy came out again. I'm not surprised with the sign that follows the sign. We're going to look at celebrating small victories here with the door to personal healing and happiness. And that is the strategy here for door to romance. So let's do our center, right, left there to keep it easy for us. And we've got, could involve a goddess of the moon or a water sign here. That's Cancerian energy. And we've got the sacral chakra, sexy time here, Aquarius. That is Archangel Ariel. That can also be fear. And I do see the anxiety card here. And then we have Angel of Balance, more water, deep past soul tie. There's could be victory with this water sign, but you got to get out of where you're stuck, because the key is around your neck here, which Chiron, the healer, right? For peace to be with you, and our heart energy again. Okay, so we having some anxiousness here. That's okay. Let's see what's going on with you, Aquarius. I just opened up there on a 6 of Cups, and then there's the Tower. You guys can see how I shuffle. Okay, man, Aquarius, what's happening here? If that is an old contract, it could be very old indeed here. Like several lifetimes kind of old. We shall see. But start first. I drew a dove of peace in today's notes, along with that crystal, with the clear quartz crystal. I put in a graphic of a dove, and that was right by, oh, yeah, connecting the dots. Because as I was writing, Slow Ride was playing. But I distinctly heard Soul Ride, take it easy. Okay. So whoever that's for, Soul Ride, take it easy. Yeah, like just even in the shuffle here, Aquarius. 8 of Cups, there's the full moon energy. We have got the full moon coming in for Cancer the first week of January. A Tower energy, and we've got 10 of Wands. 8 of Wands, Freudian slip, could be some kind of communication coming in there. Walking towards your healing and happiness, walking towards a rainbow that you want to taste. There is, like I said, the dove of peace. So that's your strategy here. Strategy is finding your own personal peace, as we always say, and then that door to romance opens up for you. Okay. All right. Starting here at this center energy, our strategies walking away. What are we healing here? 4 of Pentacles. Um, all those tears, and again, the full moon. This could have happened on just the past full moon, and she's alone here. I'm hearing that song from earlier in the week. I didn't have a reading that day, I don't think. I only wish you the best. Instead of saying I should have done blank and blank and blank, I just say wish you the best. Okay. Well, let's see where we go here. These are just guiding cards for me here. Yeah, Page of Swords. Groundbreaking news here of some sort about a Six of Cups, and there's the King of Cups. We're in the right vein here. Okay, past life soul tie. That could be communication with this person, but again, that door to healing needs to have been opened. Maybe that's why the cage, or why we saw that gate still closed, but again, the key is around your neck here. Yeah, this is old. I said lifetime after lifetimes, and this is like 1800s kind of old. Okay, let's drive in the bottom of the deck here. Center there to go with the Eight of Cups. Your own balance is your strategy here. That steps you into this healing by opening up your solar plexus chakra. I mean, those are two about the opposite energies that you can see. So you going, okay, and it's the sun and the moon, right? It's kind of like the lovers that only connect like the sun and the moon once a month. Okay. And then to the right, what you are learning here is really revealing. Okay. It feels like groundbreaking. And then what about this? You got to say what you're walking towards. You got to say that I'm moving towards my own balance. And we've got this news here. Could be, I don't know if it's to the person or situation that is you're needing healing from, or if it's to this next person. Let's see. Well, there's the truth card. So right with that Six of Swords, King of Cups energy, any of the water signs as well. Could feel like, especially with that moon card right here, they could feel like your words are like a stab in the back here. But Five of Swords is in your environmental energy, Aquarius. And I don't know how many, I've lost count of the readings now of how many times for the Yang energy we've gotten Five of Swords energy, especially like with the sun card too. It's always in the environment of the divine masculine. And that's play stupid games, you get stupid prizes. Somebody trying to win just to win. Maybe that's the pain here, why we need to heal. You're like, they didn't want me. They just wanted to be in the higher position, or they just wanted to be the winner of the argument or the winner of whatever. But it's taken you quite a while here. The Page of Swords that's given off those tower vibes is after taking a lot of data in. So it's not like this is just a one of here, Aquarius. This is not a one of, because, yeah, now you're manifesting something new, but right now you still got these tumultuous energies because of whatever Bolsheviks that is around you. Someone that claims to love you is definitely hiding something in their moon. You can feel it. You can feel it. And then look at how his, this is like electricity going through his veins. So your heart can feel this. This is for the Aquarius who has felt very alone here, and that's what you needed to walk away from. And being very alone, there can very well be somebody living with you. You don't have to have to live alone to feel alone. Okay. but you've had a lot of time to collect this data and implement this strategy. That's a 33 with a third 3 of the 21, 333, 369. There's definitely an ending with that tower here, it feels like. All right. Let me get our context clues out. What's this all about? I guess I'm doing you in reverse here. Doing you in reverse, Aquarius, whatever that means. I'm doing you in reverse. Look, it's a 39, which is a 12. That is hanged man energy. See, I joke, but hanged man, Piscean energy. And then we've got the yin and the yang fish, the two fish. This is telekinetic conversation here, tapping into this divine energy, the cornucopia of the soul star. And there's the pearl of wisdom right there. And it's like she's changing not only her own DNA, but those in her sphere of influence because of her healing. And the bottom of the deck, radical expansion. And how you like that? We are a 9-year ending in a year of the fire snake. That's all the transformation. Beautiful card. And look at this energy. Her heart is open here. She's got her arms up. You getting ready to finally surrender to letting the old go here, Aquarius? Looks like you may be. You getting, and there's the double 22 again, the crystal keys. Talk about your soul star chakra. That's Aquarian energy of the star combined with the Leo energy of strength for your own balance. We got the 8 of balance here as the strategy with the news that you're dropping. Okay, I said I wasn't going to do clarifiers, but like can we get anything about this news? Nope. High priestess, you keep it a secret. It feels like, see how the dark and then the sun, right? The double full moons here was like eclipsing your energy. Your joy was eclipsed. I'm getting a big old ear squeezy on that. So even if it causes you stress here, if you've decided, whatever you've decided to go back to the original reading, whatever you've decided to complete a cycle successfully here, the strategy 21, you're coming up the winner chicken dinner. You're a little ragged for the race that it's been. I see those beautiful swans there. This is about the black swan, right? Our subconscious versus the conscious. She's a little toe up from the flow up here, but all the hard work has already been completed. Yeah. It was so hard. On top of being hard, you're by yourself, like crying to yourself. Nobody heard you. And then on top of that, you're fucking bored and hurt and in a mental prison. No, thank you. And no wonder. Told you that 5 of Swords. Who is that? It has not stopped, you guys, on every single yang energy. No matter what deck I've used, there's that 5 of Swords shenanigans going on in your environmental energy. But you're picking up on their shenanigans. That's what's giving you anxiety. I don't know that you can put your finger on it. It doesn't feel like maybe you have yet, Aquarius, okay? We had our love advice. Celebrate those small victories there, Aquarius, to get you through, because whatever you're picking up, tune into the emotions. I know you're an air sign, but tap into your feelings here, because what you think is happening, even if it's not blatantly direct, you are correct. Okay? Just want to let you know that here, Aquarius, whatever you think might be happening, I don't think you're wrong. All right. Moving into Pisces next. Let me know what you guys think of those, if any of those are resonating for you. You got a Gemini moon? My Venus is in Gemini along with Daddy Sadie, and talk about yeah, Saturn. Let's see what else here. Well, Venus was squaring Saturn, but now at 12:31 this morning, later on tonight, hours from now, she's going to be squaring Neptune. So maybe that this crunchy stuff will come to a height of emotion here. Don't know. You'll have to let me know. I hope everything turns out okay there for you, Aquarius. All right. Let's get these shuffled back in. You're going to finish tomorrow. I hopefully when I wrap tonight, that reminds me one time I would joke with Doug at the Christmas time and be like, "What day are we going to wrap?" And I'd be like, and he would be like shaking his head and be like, "That's scratching." Oh, forgive me. I mean, technically correct. Absolutely 1000% correct. So I'm like, don't rain on my joke. All right, Pisces. My favorite part of video games is the world building. Well, if those angel cards is correct, you might be rebuilding from an energy of lack here. You might feel like you're starting over in some way after a lot of time healing for a Swords. She's laying on a clock with cobwebs on it. You might be like, enough already. Hopefully, I won't have too much to still pick up tomorrow. Hopefully not. I mean, come on, Pisces. We got the Lovers and the Hierophant card. Peace be with you. I mean, marriage energy there for sure. Let's see if we find a Four Wands amongst all this stuff. Okay, and we've got the World card energy there again with the full moon. Again, the full moon is in Cancer. I think it's on the 3rd or the 4th. Haven't gotten that far yet. All right, guys, thank you so much for being here with me. Okay. We got the 8 of Cups flying out for you again. I'll keep that in mind. And in there's Empress on the bottom. When you walk away from one thing, there's an Empress energy available to come in. And in this deck, the Page of Cups is very saucy. She is tallying all the past loves, all the skeletons that are in her closet, because she understands that she and only she is the common denominator. 3 of Cups energy, reunion energy there. Maybe you're afraid. Oh, come on. Maybe you're afraid you're going to be late for an important date. What happened here, Ange? All right. What do you want me to see? 2 of Pentacles. Okay. Capricorn Sun. 2 of Cups. 22 again. And King of Wands. Look. Okay. That's why. They're like, yeah, and Pisces. Okay. Just saying, maybe you're looking at some wedding dresses if that's what you want. All right. That is certainly not for everyone. And what I have learned is destinations sound like a good idea to me. Scorpio energy there with Judgment on the bottom. All right, Pisces, let's go. All right. Favorite part of building video games, or favorite part of video games, is the world building. I guess they would mean things like, I don't know. I don't play video games. Tetris, Sims, I don't know. You guys will have to tell me what are some world building video games? I have no idea. Okay. More healing here for you. Very divine energy. It's a 43. There's lots of stars, Aquarian energy. Stars part of the energy today. This says She of the Lotus. That's a lot of healing time. And look at that, internal explorer. All right, Pisces, you've done the work here, and look what opens up. Endless opportunities. And the heart frequency coming back in there. There are a couple dragonflies. That says luminescence. It's a 35, which is an 8. We've got endless opportunities, a 23 of change. And look at that. We've got a palindrome, 32, 23, double 5s of change there coming in for you. Okay, can we get some context here for Pisces? Opening up a more Aquarian energy there with the thinking man. He's also holding a crystal. Check out that soul star chakra. Little mini write-up I did. It wasn't a whole lot today. Context, reverse storm warning. Okay, because you've done this work here, Pisces, you've avoided some kind of tower moment here. Okay, I like that. And these are all up front. Healer of the ages. What more? I mean, what more confirmation do you need here? Pisces, you might be stepping through to that North Node energy there. Evolution of soul consciousness. The human heart is receptive to growth and understanding. Wow. Beautiful energy there. And we've got our healer of the ages using our fire, letting the solar plexus be our guiding light. This is enlightened energy. And you're learning how to avoid all the things that used to feel terrible here, Pisces. It's like you're getting it. You're finally picking up the signal. Picking up the bat signal, are you? Okay, one more shuffle. Yep, moving into calmer waters, letting spirit guide you there. Okay, I don't know if you're meditating just a little bit more. Whatever you're doing, keep doing it because I like this shift of energy. It feels nice. All right. What's happening here for Pisces? What's coming for Christmas? What's coming for Christmas for Pisces? 3. Nope. Don't even need it. What's coming? There's your angel of the night. She's confirming you've done enough work. I'm taking over from here. Okay. Because of the warning, the work that you have done, you're avoiding a tower that you might have crossed into before. And there's masculine water energy. Love it. And okay, so devil energy is going to prevent itself. Yeah, this is prevention. What you're learning here is how to, before an energy even gets started swirling up, you're like, up, pattern recognition. I'm tuned into my heart chakra here. Therefore, my intuition kicks on. My soul star chakra kicks on. 8th chakra, because our crown chakra, guys, is still going to involve ego, right? Because it's very about the physical 3D-ness of the body and of self. And 8th chakra is about connecting to our higher soul. Okay, definitely set down a pattern there in the past. And now I speak my mind. 2 of Wands, when I recognize a pattern, I make a different choice. I'm not looking at the skeletons in the old caves. I'm not recycling that energy over and over again. I'm making a new choice. Okay, and let's party. I love it. Are you grinning like the Cheshire cat here, Pisces? You might be. I mean, come on. 3 of Cups, 10 of Cups, Page of Wands, and oops, I forgot to do center, left, right. Yeah, you are filling your own cups because then you realize the pentacles fall from the sky as they are doing here. You're letting spirit be your guide. You're definitely more tapped into your intuition. And look, you're picking up your fuck it stick. Page of Wands. And guess what comes in because of all the work you've done? The lovers. And 66 energy coming back around full circle to the 12 of the Hanged Man energy. All right. I mean, short and sweet there, Pisces. I don't think you need any advice because you're already doing it. You're already doing it. What are you saying here when you no, you just recognizing the pattern and you're like, nope, I'm building a whole new world. I already healed that. It keeps King of Cups. I'm doing something different now. Look, and she's leaving that bag behind in the past. Another 22 cornucopia. Well, now Pisces, things is about to get interesting. We are over halfway through now, finally. North Node in Pisces, which is the South Node of, which is karma, a bride with her veil snatched away, unveiling the mysteries. So a veil is signifying innocence. I mean, not in today's day and age. I wouldn't think so. But that's when Pluto snatched Persephone down to Hades. And that Aces reading that I did, not only did the star come out 3 times, they're all 3 on the cover. So did the death card energy for the masculine, the feminine, and the combined energies. So if there's any karma here to clear up, this is this past life soulmate energy coming in. And look what I just randomly picked up. There's 9 of Pentacles and the Chariot. Full moon again. Masculine, feminine energies, yang, yin, balanced. Person is opulent. I don't think you're going to be disappointed, Pisces. I like it. I like it a lot. Let me know if that resonates for you. Let me know exactly what you've done. What have you changed up? I'm very, very curious. What have you changed up to have all this energetic shift here? Definitely felt that shift as we approach the 14-degree mark of Pisces and Virgo. And now we're at that 12. And look, another key, more Queen of Pentacles. She is the next step after the 9 of Pentacles. Do you see? All 3 of those showed up in this reading for you here, Pisces. 9 of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles, and the Empress. What did you do? I'm like, let me know what you did. I bossed up, Ange. The Emperor. I put up my boundaries. I got my sexy on, got my sexy back. I know now when patterns are appearing and I use my shield and say, not today, Satan. Okay. Not today, devil. That's a pattern and I've been there, done that. And no, thank you, ma'am or sir. Or both, depending on what you like. All right. Okay, that's for you, Pisces. Being driven by a King of Pentacles, as I'm talking about the stages towards that is the last stage to Emperor energy. Wow. Okay, you all up in your balance there, Pisces. You go ahead with your bad self. One more shuffle here for Aries. Now, especially with that Emperor card coming out, Aries says, I am usually the first to say, I love you. I have never known that to be true. So let me know if that's been your experience, whether you're an Aries, maybe your Venus is an Aries. Let me know if you know that to be true. Is Aries the first to say, I love you? They are the first sign of the zodiacal wheel. So I guess that doesn't surprise me too much. And I just, that child card was just there with the star on it as well. As I was saying, you're the first sign of the zodiac. You're the baby of the zodiac. All right, for Aries, I just got to remember to turn my timer over since I'm using it. See, that's what I was thinking too, Jennifer. You're like, yeah, I was like, is that really true? I've never known an Aries to be the first to say, I love you. But if they are the baby of the zodiac, that might have been when, first young love kind of thing. All right, Aries, endless opportunities. There are butterflies inside of these bubbles here. And endless opportunities. 23 is a 5 energy. Today is the 23rd. Okay, so this could be presenting itself pretty soon here or immediately with the healing also on the bottom. Wow. I think this is having something to do with that Vestal flame, guys. That's in Capricorn, no, green energy. That's a lot of healing. She resets some balances back that have been wonky or out of whack. Okay, what's underneath that? Shine your light. There's today's energy as well, 44. Well, how you like that? Today's the 23rd, and today's date adds up to a 44. 8 of strength is the Leo energy of the heart, unfurling back to love, and there's your 5. So synchronicities coming in already for you here, Aries. What's this have to do with about what you get for Christmas? Yeah, I'm like, that didn't sound like Aries to me either, but I'm like, well, maybe I'm wrong. I just have never had an Aries say I love you. So maybe that could be it. Wow. Okay, so I was just talking about the heart chakra of Leo. 44 is an 8, the strength card, and here's the strength card in this deck. It's a 50 energy. So we've got 5 and 5 coming in here, 3 5s, and then Aries, you got blossoming abundance. So even if it doesn't feel like it now, this is going to turn into, it's like the brambles are starting to clear away. I can see clearly now the rain is gone. I've never gotten this before in this card, but this looks like right here, looks like Star Trek, like what's beaming down to you? Okay. Or are you beaming up somewhere because you put all this work into your transformation? Could be. You've definitely taken a long time to balance your own inner 2 of Cups, even amongst that was my write up today. So, one half of the lemniscape says challenges of life, difficult experiences. And then on the other side of that figure 8 is evolution of soul star consciousness. That's literally what I'm seeing in your reading here so far, just with the few cards we have out, Aries. Okay, let's see what's going on. I'll get one more good shuffle in here. Split on the Knight of Cups and a 3 of Cups energy. Reunion type energy. Okay, 5 of Wands. Even amongst challenges and difficulties, that actually created opportunities for your change and transformation here. More Leo energy with that 5 of Wands. Okay. Knight of Cups came back. So recently here, this could have been someone bringing in a love offer, or you just simply increasing the vibrational energy of your own heart by default because you're making more concerted effort to fill it up and do what's happy for you. It's easier for you to follow the guidance of spirit. Yeah, you spoke your heart's truth here in the past, King of Swords, or maybe this King of Swords spoke some truth to you that made your heart beat a little faster there and shine a little bit brighter, opened up some other opportunities for you. And I'd say 9 of Cups. I don't know, Aries, but you might be saying how I lost count of the frogs I had to kiss before I could get to this wish fulfillment. It's under that storm warning. Spicy, 36-9 energy, sacral chakra, some sexy, sexy time. Has been not only, you know where I was going to say it was healing you, so just fine. Let's not pretend. Okay. This is nice. So you're following guidance now. Now, what I hope hasn't happened here is it's like, oh, it's a person that's come in and changed everything. Well, that can happen, but remember that you had to be at a certain point in your healing as well for your vibration to attract that person in, because center, left, right, where we started here, it felt like there was some kind of split in communication. Maybe you didn't know if this was going to come together or not, or you're like, where's my person? I don't know if this is the first time you've said I love you first, but it's like does feel like you've just gotten beamed down into this abundance, but I don't want you to give credit to another person, I guess is what I'm trying to say here. Yes, certainly someone else's higher frequency can do that, but I don't want it to just be, oh, it's all this other person. They made me happy, therefore I can now be happy. Okay. And now I can move to calmer waters. This is telling me you are navigating some serious shit here, Aries. But definitely passion and love has gotten you through. And I've got door to personal healing and happiness with the 34 energy or the 7 of spirit of angels really helping you out on this one. I like it, Aries. What can I say? I mean, shine your light. You definitely have done that, even amongst some Bolsheviks. Okay. Or maybe crap didn't feel like it was going right. But as soon as you open up your heart energy, especially from a place of ultimate truth, that's a right side ear BP I just got. I just don't want you to discount your own self here, Aries. Okay. Yes, there certainly could have been people here helping you or a person, but you did the work. Okay. I guess that's what I'm trying to say, Aries. And check back if your person is Aries or if you want to see what those love card energies that is attached to the top of the reading and the outcome. Very straightforward here, Aries. I appreciate that. I just want to peek here at the bottom. Yeah. Center, left, right, Page of Wands. I got a new lease on life. You're also throwing your fuck it stick. And the recent past, there was some kind of an ending. 13 energy, Scorpio energy, death and transformation. Coming right back to that pink heart, which I'm mentioning come back to those love oracle cards because I do remember mentioning something about a pink rose. And near future, yeah, heart chakra staying open for Christmas. Open for business. Open for business, are you, Aries? But it's definitely taken a lot of work, okay? That is not just all due to one person making you happy. You understood that you needed to make yourself happy first, and that's how you attracted in love. I'll give you a round of applause on that one. All right, Aries, good luck to you. I hope that helps. You guys might need to, oh, come on here. Try to pick up one and 3 other fall. You guys might need to be like, okay, Ange, let's go. We're on a schedule here. Santa Ange has got presents to wrap, and it's going to take me hours because Doug always used to help me. So I think I've probably been avoiding it a little bit. Probably. It's like, well, I don't want to cry when it's supposed to be a happy time with family, but how can you not? But then it's like, well, you're just going to cry anyway. So no use in avoiding it. Okay. All right. Next up, Taurus. Taurus, let me know if this is true for you or a Taurian. You know, I am opposed to casual relationships. Taurus is supposed to be a very good match for Cancerians. Just never met one. Think maybe one time early in my 20s. Was a little too stuck in his ways for me, but of course I was in my 20s. So imagine me, Ange, now, and then take off 30 years. And if you think I'm ornery now, imagine me being ornery without any kind of without any kind of nest or without any kind of anybody to care enough to shut my mouth. Off the hook, like there was no filter. There we go. No filter. All right, what's going on here for you, Taurus? You're opposed to casual relationships. Okay. Like Tauruses I know are girls and clients. So just haven't met one. Okay. I don't know that a Taurus would appreciate yes, that's a word. Go ahead and give me a word for that. What does that mean, Ange? But it's like, well, I know you guys know exactly what I mean when I do that. I don't think they'd really appreciate my how about y'all fill in the blank there for me? Okay, Taurus. All right, coming in here with some 19 energy. That was from our 1981, which was 44 years ago today. Right here, 19. Eclipse energy at the top and the crystal that's on the graphic. We've got double dragons and both hands out. I don't know that this has ever come out for a reading for anyone, this card here for Taurus. Hey, Kaylee, I'm happy you missed it. I would like you would have been able to describe I was like, I don't know if Taurus would be okay with Angie with my I don't even know what that is, but y'all do. Specialness. I don't know. Manifesta there on the bottom. 36 energy and kiwis. This looks like kiwi fruit to me. More transformational energy there with the butterfly on top of the snakes or the dragon. Okay, you got some new blueprints here. Another butterfly. See how your vibration is changing here, Taurus. This is a shift in vibrational frequency. This is a long planted seed, and I'm also getting this transformation of how you use your voice. Okay. Let me get some more context here. What you manifest in? What are your hands open to receive? So the 19 converts to a wheel of fortune, which converts to the magician. Okay. More 36 energy there, another 9. So we've got manifesta, and also this is in your environmental energy. So with this being in reverse, Taurus being opposed to casual relationships, sacral chakra in reverse is I don't just share my sexy time with anyone, but I feel like maybe you're sharing more of your heart, however, maybe just not your heart on. Wink. Yeah, I said it. And then another 11 underneath that. Wow, Taurus. The seamless unspeakable. The seamless unspeakable? What have you spoken about? The transformation that you've spoken about. You balance in your energy. You're manifesting something new here. And being opposed to casual relationships with the sacral chakra, second chakra, orange chakra, being in reversed here. So I don't know if your creativity is momentarily shut off, or maybe just a zipper until you're like, I need more. I need more than just a pretty face, Ange. I'm manifesting the whole damn thing. This is interesting. On her forehead here, her third eye, all the stars still. It's like the petals of the plumage to a peacock, but they're different colors. And it's like, oh, I know what that is. Those are pussy ho-hos. Hold on. Pussy willow. You guys know what I'm talking about, right? The little soft nubbies that you see in the fields. I always keep some in the house. She got some pussy ho-hos on her head. None of my business. You do what you want. Okay, but maybe it's a little bit of you're like, my sacral chakra is flipped here. Maybe it's a 69 energy. Who knows? I mean, it is Venus, it is Taurus, and that's only for the bedroom. Like, they won't talk about it, but close those damn doors and you got another thing coming. Pun intended. Okay. Well, Taurus, you about ready to get your sexy on here. There's your power card at the bottom of the deck. We're already done shuffling with our 5 there of the Hierophant. Today's 23 energy added up together. All right. Peace be with you and a new decision that you're making. Okay. This is about choosing the sun, your own happiness, voicing it with that conch shell that she's holding on to. I was just about to head towards my sun. Okay. When all of a sudden, this haughty sailor floats up my way. I didn't even call him to his dip. That was Page of Wands or Page of Cups, and I was just about to mind my own business and go this away. That's what I'm getting. Okay, well, this can even be like we thought we were going to be separating here, but we tried some new bedroom moves, and now we thinking twice because it feels more balanced and fair. Two of Wands and Two of Swords, making a different choice. Okay, well, let's keep going. Recent past, Three of Pentacles, a new endeavor, perhaps a new start and a commitment, a new committed relationship. Maybe that's why it still feels spicy. Maybe that's why you're still doing 69s. Yeah, that's just inconvenient. Like I pay attention to one thing. Like it's too much. Like it's like patting your head and rubbing your not quite like that, but you get the drift. You're like, uh-oh, Angie's getting ornery. Okay, let's go ahead and finish you out here, Taurus. Okay, Hermit energy. That's that's another 9. New blueprints. So we got 2 11s, 2 9s, 2 2s. All right. This balance feels like someone from the past coming into the present to affect your future. This feels like another round with either someone that you thought you were going to be leaving or thought you were going to be was going to be leaving you. Let's see, making a different decision. There's healing involved. Yeah, we managed to temper the energy. Yeah, there was some hurt feelings, but at the end of the day, we're really good in bed together, and that part's too hard to give up. So we'll go ahead and let that healing take place. I don't know, maybe that other person thought the grass was greener, or you did, and you found out, oh damn, now I got to train somebody new, and I can't be doing any of that. It does feel like this is healing with someone of the past, guys. I don't normally get that kind of energy, only if you both agree and it's what's healthy for you both. And if you've both been manifesting this and asking for it, if it's for the best and highest good, it will be so. It feels like you're getting your groove on here again, Taurus. You're like, the streets just wasn't for me, Ange. Them streets wasn't for me. I needed more light. I need to know what I was doing in the dark. They don't like 69s either. We're in agreement. Like, I'm too old to learn new tricks. I don't want to. I don't know what the hell these kids are doing out there these days. Taurus is like, take me back to the old days. Okay, for whatever reason, I mean, it feels all right. And there you are. Earth energy. 42, holding a coin, back to that 6 energy. It does feel like a past person, and the 6 of Pentacles. So if you were going through a tumultuous time, I don't know, maybe you guys just had to miss each other enough to remember how good the sex once was, and maybe you're getting that back on. Don't know. Like I said, only Tauruses I know are girlfriends and clients. So if you're a dude Taurus, you'll have to let me know if that is resonating for you as well. All right. And door to romance is where I picked up to flip the deck here. And there's King of Pentacles, Taurus. There's your power card, your sun. It's a 1, so a restart. Maybe you just re-poured back into that bowl. Maybe you finally listened to your partner. I don't know. If your partner's a Taurus, let me know if they had some kind of revelation. Maybe they needed a wake up call or you did. I don't know. And there's sacral chakra again. So there you have it. All right. Okay. Hostility was there, flipping them, changing up energies here. Gemini, I am sometimes scared to be alone with my thoughts. I'm sometimes scared to be alone with my thoughts. Do you think that, Gemini? Good luck for anybody trying to keep up with my thoughts. You guys do an amazing job. And I love you for it. All right, let's get your card shuffled here, Gemini. Why would Gemini be scared to be alone with your own thoughts? Well, we did talk about those, the dualistic energy of Gemini twins, right? And trying to shift out of dualistic thinking. Okay. And instead of thinking or, right? Thinking and this and that are true. Maybe took a note from Taurus about not being so, maybe being more open-minded, trying something new. Okay, just because you try something doesn't mean, you have to stick with it forever. Just try. I'll try anything a few times. Okay. Well, not everything, but a lot of things. Okay. Gemini, let's go. Oh God, Brandy, yes. Well, you can definitely let me know. Oh, Kelly, am I reading your husband's his mind? Oh boy, Gemini, what is gone if I'm missing out on all this hot schmecks 20 years? I don't know. I couldn't tell you with a Taurus if we're still on Taurus. Okay. I'm sometimes scared to be alone with my own thoughts. And it says, and it kind of sounded like I said thoughts, didn't it? F. Realm Bridger. And there's our crystal energy again from the soul star. We've got radical expansion, and Emperor could possibly be opening their hearts either towards you or your own Emperor energy here, Gemini. You have made it to a place, in the very least, where you are communicating directly what you have learned after crossing this bridge. And this expansion is open up, and it's like you're sharing what you used to be scared to think. Now you understand it more. There's a little sacred geometry energy coming through. And we've got the light of the moon winding down. So timing here, Gemini, could be before the next new moon, which is usually around, it'll be 14 days after the first week. So like third week of the month there. Okay. So your environmental energy here, nice and grounded here in the Earth Star chakra. Okay. And there's some healing there with that Chiron eye and the Trust Your Innocence card. A lot of stars, guys. A lot of star energy lately coming up. Okay. Like I said, if you did not get a chance yet to check out the Aces reading, that had so many synchronicities with definitely 3 decks. I think I pulled a 4th one in, but I can't remember. Who knows? Let us know. What is that Gemini moon thoughts, Brandy? Well, use a realm bridger here, getting ready for this radical expansion. Because your heart's opening here, but it's like you're telling the story, some DNA shifting too with that double helix energy. What is Christmas bringing here for Gemini. In reversed, financial constraints. Told you, radical expansion's coming. So if you are feeling pretty tight there financially, it's in the reverse. And it's a 13 card, putting your Emperor action in place, making a little into a lot. And yeah, harnessing this intuitive energy here, opening the heart here with that radical expansion, tying in the meditation aspect, connecting to that higher soul. Yeah, it's taken a hot minute. You had to start with a little and create that into a lot. Temperance energy here, also 16 energy of the Tower. There's your action of the Emperor. So, radical expansion there, Emperor energy with the 0. That means that's the full energy. And also, it is a thumbs up from the angels and protected, whatever this new venture is that you're taking action towards. You're following your intuition about it. You've demonstrated the patience required. And they didn't bitch and moan about it. It's just like you took it on the chin. You just kept going. That was very weird. I literally heard they didn't bitch and moan about it. Okay. Well, let's see where that goes. Okay, Gemini here. We've got the Wheel of Destiny here, the red thread of destiny with the High Priestess connection here, opening up that intuition. And then you're bringing and sharing this information. Are you bridging the realms between what two things? And that's what leads to this radical expansion. Yeah, opening up the Pandora's box. It's taken a long time, but the Page of Pentacles, this is a message, a gift. It is arriving after a time, after having to make do with a little to turn into a lot. Yeah, and you didn't bitch about it. You just kept going. Okay, yeah, in the past here, oof, 10 of Swords, right? Might have felt like Ophelia here, and you're like, I got to remake. If you've never heard Natalie Burchin's Ophelia song, put that on your to-do list because it's how she was reincarnated, and each life she would sing a little bit about each life that she's come into. Taking a little, turning it into a lot, bridging the realm. You might be connecting to that very soul star I was talking about. You might find your pineal gland here, and then it's just like, boof, everything that was going slow now starts to go fast. Okay. Lovers in the past, maybe you just got rid of someone's energy, and just simply by not having another mouth to feed, maybe instead of a help, they just cost you money. I don't know. Near future, that 5 of Swords energy, Pluto transformation, because that's Aquarius's first deacon there, where Pluto transformation is sitting. And then here's Aquarius again with King of Swords. I took a little bit and maybe a lot of bullshit, but I didn't bitch about it. I just kept going. And look at this King of Swords. Whatever this choice was here in the past, I feel like that was dragging your energy more down than anything. Let's see. Environmental energy. Okay, we already saw that. Our wheel, our High Priestess, and our 3 of Cups. So if this person comes back around again, the opportunity, maybe gaslighting your own self, 5 of Swords, if you're coming in as 10 of Swords, as having just had another ending, or recreating myself yet again. The opportunity is to see the truth of how we can gaslight our own selves or doubt our own ability to utilize temperance. If at first you don't succeed, tempering pain into wisdom here. But that was part of what was fated for you to do here. Six of Wands, victory, Page of Pentacles. You have to go through, okay, I got you, Pandora's box. You got to go through all the Bolsheviks, the pestilence, the sickness, everything first before you get to the bottom of the box is hope. You didn't lose hope. You might have, kind of counted yourself down a few times, but now this is the opportunity here is in the near future. You're seeing the truth actually of your brilliance and how you're like the comeback queen or the comeback king. Definitely going to be celebrating more here in the near future. It took you patience. Okay, I see. That's what this radical expansion. You guys don't have, if you've never tried it, like I don't know, it took me a whole year of having to stop patterned negative thinking, which had to mostly do with putting myself down. So, if this is the action that you've taken, this is what's speeding up the energy. This is what's bringing in this radical expansion is we learned to speak nicer to ourselves, giving ourselves a damn break. That's where the victory comes in. And even if in the past there was this choice energy here, maybe they came in at a time when you felt low or you felt like you were starting over again. Knowing now how to manifest from a different perspective, 33 energy there. I change my thoughts, I change my words, page of swords, and boom, everything explodes. It really is that simple. All right. Well, what's advice for you here, Gemini? What is this radical truth? Give me this radical truth and expansion. Give me more on the radical expansion piece, first card. Because of your healing, we already saw that. Yeah, you're not repeating a cycle. There we go. Top card, you are not repeating a cycle. Look at that. And to even back me up there, 99 problems, but what ain't one? Repeating the same cycle over again, especially with transforming your voice and your thoughts and putting yourself down. Okay, there's your new beginning. Yeah, it's a whole new world. It's going to look much different than the world did before. And there's your balance. There's your coin coming in because of your balance and discernment. So now we got a divine pair on the board. King and Queen of Swords. This is someone very, very witty. You might have really good banter. That's super important, I feel. If if you don't have anything to say, I mean, gray hair and diapers are waiting for us all. You better have fucking something interesting to say. If you counting on your looks, guess what? Yeah, that comes for everyone. Emperor, and I randomly just picked up where I picked up that chunk of cards. There's the Empress right there. Changes everything, guys. Wow, Gemini. Good work here. This is happening now, this victory that we already saw. Two of Pentacles, Capricorn time. First 10 days of Capricorn sun. All right, that's for you, Gemini. Turning shit around. Good for you. All right, Cancer. Cancer energy. Let me know if this is true for you. I'm sweet, but betray me, and you'll regret it. This has getting my axes. My trap, there was too much dust under my tires for even them to even have any sense of getting any kind of regret, because I feel like the worst part of it's not hate, right? It's indifference. And boy, doesn't that drive people crazy when you have no problem letting them go. Especially if there's betrayal involved there. Yeah, you don't want to get on that side of a Cancer. That's when those claws will come out. Instead of butter and crab legs, yeah. You're coveting something else. I'm sweet, but betray me and you'll regret it. This caring connection can go from kind and sweet to if there's any kind of betrayal, like, but look, you had diamonds and pearls, but you're still eye gazing outside the house at gold. You got the best jewels there are, and you still are coveting the neighbor's gold. Want to piss off a Cancerian? Yeah, do that. That's not going to happen. You will definitely regret that because Cancer will be the biggest heart that you'll ever have a chance on. Yeah, betray that and you just hurting yourself. All right, Cancer. Let's get some more in here. So we got some context. All right. So perhaps here there's after an energy of perhaps someone sorry if this happened for you, Cancer, there was betrayal here because they didn't appreciate what they had. What this shows me, especially on the bottom of the deck here, she's holding the key around her neck, and you can step out of that and leave that situation here. Even if you think it's going to be hard, there's transformation here, even with financial constraints. Yeah, soul contract would be balancing out. It'll be hard at the start, but look who's coming here. All right, Angel of Love. All right, like what I just say, if this was done to you, okay, you were the diamond and the pearls, and they're like, but I want what's over there. Well, Boo Boo the clown's going to be pretty sad after the fact that the grass was indeed not greener. Okay. All right. What'd you do, Cancer? Poor Boo Boo the clown. Oh boy. Hi, Tough Goose. How are you? How are you? Feeling the Gemini moon is feeling the financial pinch. Oh, I was thinking you were saying financial Grinch. Oh, I'm definitely feeling that with the holidays. Woo! Kids stuff is expensive. It's like you can't just, I was happy going to garage sales with my grandma. I'll try that now with the kids. It's not happening. They will not be seen with you. All right. Trust your innocence here. And there's this child energy on the card. The top of that, we got our crystal keys, our 22 coming back in. Okay, I'll keep that in mind. I would like a volunteer. Could have been making a judgment call on that person or that situation here, Cancer. Okay, 44, shine your light. 56 is vulnerability. That could be the reason there for that. You feel vulnerable because of financial constraints. Crown chakra, so the unlimited self. We just talked about the soul star chakra. So the crown chakra here, we feel vulnerable because the crown chakra still involves ego and the physical self. So there's some still outside the gate, then would be the higher soul self, right? And that's how we get towards that shining light into the darkness there. Yeah, connecting to the divine, Mount Shasta. Okay, whatever you've been through here, Cancer. Yep, someone from the past coming into the present and your environmental energy, maybe that broke your heart before. You needed to temper wisdom into pain, especially if they weren't appreciating for you and what you had to bring and they're coveting something else. Yeah. Caused jealousy, strife, competition, which is what had to be healed here. And that definitely affected your self esteem here, Cancer. But karmic justice is coming for that. Okay. All right. Center, death and transformation energy. And what is transforming is your vulnerability. Okay. Don't let that, if this is a person who had eyes elsewhere, um, and that's what's making you feel vulnerable here. What is ending is allowing yourself to be vulnerable, understanding that not everybody is going to do that to you. Some people do have the ability to stay loyal. At least this new person coming in does. Yeah, the star in the past took a long time to heal or to feel like you could start shining your light again. And there's the unlimited self, Queen of Pentacles. You will come back into your Queen of Pentacles energy. And look, she's holding the key. It's the only card in the whole entire deck where there's an actual key in the deck. And then the garden and the gate. So if you have had to reparent yourself, it's like this made you feel like a kid again, made you feel very vulnerable, and you had to kind of step into your pre-empress self again. Okay. And doing that is very, very healing indeed. What's this deal? Yeah. Shine your light. See how you're allowing yourself to be pulled towards the light there, Cancer. Because you made a different choice. You decided to transform instead of hang on inside the cave. Okay, like that person, that could be that person or you. There you go again. Pre-Queen of Pentacles energy. Near future, the unlimited self. And that's when a caring connection can come in. And again, this is being driven by someone in the past who broke your heart. But it was here as a lesson to help you temper that pain into wisdom so that you can step into this energy. All right. I mean, I like them apples. And we got the portal keeper here underneath that. You're stepping into a whole nother timeline. As soon as you realize you've had the key all along, for whatever reason, even if you're a grown-ass person, it made you feel like a child again, or it made you not feel very good about yourself, even though you weren't the one to do the betraying. This happened so that your healing could then put you into 14 or a 5. And we've got the 50, the portal keeper. 37 is a 10 of Mount Shasta, resetting to a new beginning. Okay, high heart chakra underneath that, ecstatic bliss. Advice for Cancer, I suppose. If this is, I especially want to, if this is still an ouchie for you. Yeah. If you haven't walked away yet, here's your sign. Because when you do, you go from 9 of Pentacles to Queen of Pentacles to the Empress. I forget who else had that same sequence. If you guys remember, let me know. That's really cool when those synchronicities happen. Doesn't have to be a connection to that other person, but very well could be. All right, Cancer. Leo, you up next. Leo. Tough goose. And is Kaylee here? Because she's smelly hen. So, aw, you're so nice, Peg. Thank you. It's very sweet. I don't feel like I look very beautiful, especially these days. I just feel like I look so tired and like The dark circles under my eyes are like, you know what? I just gave up trying to cover them up because it is what it is. It is what it is. You like me more for more than my cuteness, I hope. All right. Leo, I have no secrets. Everyone knows my personal business. Leo, let me know. Yeah, you want everyone to know everything. Okay, Leo. Let's find out for you here. Let's go, Leo. So my microwave finally got put in today. That is done. Most of the replacement for the I have a 6-foot tub that only my niece has been in to swim with the dog because it's that big. It's a really big tub. But I had to use a wrench to turn it on to get to the faucets because the thing is so old that it was extremely hard to find a match for. And it doesn't match up exactly, but that's what filling in crap is for, right? That's done. And then my closet's half done. So we're getting there. They were here all day today, so I'm just grateful to be here tonight with you guys and finally get some movement on all the damn projects that's been going on here. All right, Leo, I have no secrets. Everyone knows my personal business. Give me more here. Hey, Green, you missed all. Thank you. It says super cute reindeer. Well, Kaylee, the thing with concealer is not on old skin. So I've tried everything. There isn't a damn thing that doesn't sink into your fine lines and just look worse hours later. So, you know, that's just like you don't have that nice, young, smooth skin. It's got some wrinkles in there for all that product to settle into. So I just don't do anything. Green, you missed. I forget whose reading it was that had a shit ton of green and heart energy. These guys will remember better than I will. But you, Kaylee's saying, "Don't look the goose." That's so funny. Okay, here you are. The infinite. There's your infinity loop, Leo. All right. So with today's energy being the 8, there's that lemniscate and the energy of the star. Okay, strength to fight your own inner demons here. And we have the infinite. And look how she's kind of like rising up. It's like she took those wings of Isis and just kind of whipped them out. So yes, there's lots of infinity loops in here, but if you can see here, that is a scarab beetle. And that reflects back to deep soul tie energy, ancient Egypt. I believe that they buried them with their dead so that they would be able to reincarnate, right? And then star seed elemental. The energy of Leo's strength card is a sister card to the star, and today's a soul star chakra. So, star seed elemental is really cool to come out there. So, you're just now, maybe if this reading is for you, you're just now figuring out what this spiritual path is all about, perhaps. Let's see if we can get some context. We got 5th chakra, more Scorpio energy there with Archangel Gabriel. That's the energy of judgment. And then we have looking at attachments, old attachments or attachment wounds. Okay. This Leo energy feels a little bit new here so far to me. All right, community feel here. Celebration. I have no secrets. Everyone knows my personal business. Okay. And beautiful angel of love right underneath. And we have 249 cards here, you guys. So top and bottom, another palindrome. That's a double 13 of transformation. And then that would be also then 1313 would be a 44, today's energy. So, wow. Don't see that too often. Yeah, you're getting ready to, this is a new Leo, and it just feels like new. You're just now stepping on to the spiritual path, or you're just now understanding what it all means. And maybe you came here because of love, right? That's clear crystal quartz or rose quartz. You can put that in your pocket to help keep your heart chakra open, also to call in love. Okay, maybe you're finally ready here, Leo, to release the old. So if you've been a hot minute here on the spiritual journey, this is a new phase of it. This is either a new seed planted, or like you've reached a new level of consciousness that you didn't know was possible, or you just didn't know until you knew. Okay, or this could be a new Leo coming into your life, bringing some love, could be. And door to spirit underneath that with another 5. Okay. There's your Isis wings right there. Queen of Wands, fire energy again, also Mars, which would be Scorpio as well. And we have double 13 energy. So don't know if this has to do with the Scorpio, or I said it was new, right? Instead, it felt like new energy, new start. Okay, figuring out something new. All right, let's see what's going on here for Leo. What's this? Happy Christmas. What you getting for Christmas? Yeah, spiritual journey, allowing spirit to carry you to calmer waters. 6 of Swords. That could be also physical travel. But again, this feels very much like an ascension energy. Okay. Sun, there's your power card, Leo. And there's that new leap of faith after the shuffle here as your opportunity, possibly to love, because you have gotten on the spiritual journey. You understand that people are in our lives for a reason here. In the past, you got your glow up from the sun. It feels like you just kind of are getting your groove back here. And why the situation that you had to move out of tough waters from was because of your own energy here of 5 of Wands, jealousy, strife, and competition, or as some kind of tower fell. Man, King of Wands, Queen of Wands. So angel of love bringing you partnership here. Look at all this fire. Leo, Leo, Leo. And then we have Queen of Wands, which is Aries and Scorpio. We already saw Scorpio energy twice here with that 49-49. 13-13 would be the death and transformation. 44 is today's energy of double emperor. Wow. That's something. Yeah. How many more times do we need to pull this? If you felt stuck here, Leo, not for much longer here. Yeah, throwing caution to the wind. 2 of Pentacles is happening right now with the sun's energy. Definitely some emotional, it's the end of emotional fragmentation, the end of 9 of Swords. Okay. Definitely something that affected, that really hurt your self-esteem. And now, what is that? Look at me now. Look at me now. Yeah, you're like a look at me now kind of energy. I'm getting paper because the heart chakra opens, right? More Leo energy, green heart chakra, and the pentacles fall from the sky is what we learn on the spiritual journey. I don't chase the 3D energy because that repels it. I call it in with my own heart's happiness and already feeling the energy. of what it is that I want to receive. That's what gets me unstuck from earth energies, okay, from being too grounded and too stubborn. Leo is a fixed sign. But your glow up here, because more full moon, you decided to go up to the steps. You're already dressed for the ball. Okay. And there's community energy again. So I have no secrets. Everybody knows my personal business. But I feel like the transformation here, Leo, is that you're not just painting a pretty picture anymore. You're just saying you're saying it for what it is. Magician. That's the path of cycles today. If you're Leo, whatever placements you have there, you need to read the notes today. Okay, because there's something more for you in there. This is highly spiritual. I don't have anything for you here, Leo. You got King of Wands. There's a Snake of Transformation, more transformative energy. It's like you've flipped from the 3D only reality to including the 5D as well. Okay. And that's why that it felt like new Leos are entering the ascension path here. So it felt new. Okay. Might just feel a renewal for yourself, of course, or you're just finally taking the advice. Finally realizing we can only change our own vibration and we can't do a damn thing to change others' energy. And there's that Queen of Cups energy and the 44 again. There's not a damn thing we can do to change anybody else's infinity loop except transform our own. Balance on yin and yang. And then the cups open. That's what it is. You're getting it, Leo. You're getting it. All right. And now you're planting some new seeds there. Love to see that for you. Virgo. Virgo always keeps their promises. Virgo, what's happening with you? What's happening? Hot stuff. Remember, your energy is going to be trining that Mars and Capricorn energy of the sun. Okay. Reclaiming your energy here. And then we got a repeat of the infinite and the earth star chakra. And I just said your energy is going to be trining the sun and Mars action. Okay. Reclaiming your energy. What did you cut and sever with Mars helping out your Virgo energy or your Virgo placements? Yeah, transformation. You cut out something here. The infinite cycles today again, reducing to a 1, 6 of the lovers, perhaps. Transformation energy. Okay, I need more. I need more, Virgo. I need more. You always keep your promises. Door to spirit. You're reclaiming your spiritual energy. You are returning back to a place of peace. Purple is third eye energy, and that was the Vestal flames. Maybe make a note of checking out that energy's coming into play. Yeah, that's what I said. What are you cutting out? Who or what? In order to reclaim your energy. Did you tell a person that you were gonna kick rocks and they didn't believe you? And then when you did, they're like, oh, I didn't know you were really serious. Okay, maybe. All right, maybe so. They're on that 10 of swords split with the new star at the bottom. That special path of cycles, guys, from 1981. We've already seen 19, we've seen 10, and we've seen a 1. So, all right, Virgo, what you getting for Christmas? What you getting for Christmas here, Virgo? In order to, the transformation here on offer is outside of the gate. I feel like if maybe you have threatened to do something before and now you're really doing it because your own balance is what you're reclaiming here in your energy. Okay, I got you. Yep. In the past, whatever was not fulfilling, this could even be just a lack mindset and realizing that that in itself keeps us from allowing spirit to bring us to calmer waters. 66, you've done a flip, you've cut something out here, Virgo. What are we walking away from? A lack mindset. Right there. What are we walking away from? Now we see that appreciation energy. Okay. And that helps you reclaim your power, your spiritual power here as well. Understanding that every rose has a thorn, understanding the yin and the yang. Yes, the truth is wonderful. The sword cuts, but that it also bleeds. Okay. King of Wands in the past, victory here of what this is all about, you reclaiming your energy. That's a third six. What's missing? The Six of Cups, the reunion with the person from the past. Okay, near future. Yeah, you are definitely, you're not kidding this time. If you said it before and didn't follow through, 27 is a 9. That's your power number here, Virgo. You're doing it. You're doing it this time. Okay. You're doing it this time. Whatever was hiding in your moon here, 5 of Swords, 2 of Cups. Balancing energy when you walk away from the old and into the new, or just simply learning how to appreciate. And the whole reason that you're reclaiming your own energy, your own balance, is because some 5 of Swords bullshit. There were no winners in this indecision or in this secretive moon energy. In the past with the King of Wands, the 10 of Cups, and in the heart of the reading, yeah, we're not running from this anymore here, bottom of the deck, Virgo. You're facing it head on. You might have had some Cancer tendencies to sidestep some things, but that's a shift for you too as well here. Definitely check out Vesta, Diana, and Bacchus. Those are all the asteroids that are contributing to the sun's energy. Pretty short and sweet, Virgo, here. You're just keeping your promise. That's it. And you are transforming. I mean, this is near future, and this is at the bottom of the deck. And you got radical expansion coming right after that. And the year of the fire dragon is or fire snakes shed their skin, right? Transform. A lot of that in the readings, just in general. Pretty straightforward. You meaning it this time, Virgo? Okay, well, I believe you. Don't know if the other person does yet, but if it involves anybody at all. Okay. All right, Virgo. Thank you, Virgo. Up next, Libra. Libra. Libra, forgiveness is hard for me. Forgiveness is hard for me. I don't know that to be true. My best girlfriend in New Zealand's a Libra, and I've never, she hasn't really, well, she hasn't ever held a grudge toward me anyway, but forgiveness. I don't know, but you guys will have to let me know about that one. What are you saying? Cover what with paste and more paste and more paste? Ooh, Virgo. I mean, why did I say Virgo? Are you having trouble forgiving a Virgo? Or here's this tower moment here. That's Mars. Aries and Scorpio energy. All right, I'll find out more. Let me get my oracles out first. I'll keep that in mind. All right. Manifesta had a flip and our ancient future as well. Let me get a flyer for you here, Libra. Maybe you're taking a lesson like as you do from the sign before you. Libra, and look at the pinks. Full spectrum. So this is, she's touching down to earth here. There's the soul star chakra. This is all of her chakras aligning, wings, air energy. And then we've got that a lavender crystal up top, full spectrum. I feel like Libra, towers that were outside of you, okay? Your forgiveness, though, here is part of the reason that person or situation brought you a tower. In order to, number 4, solar plexus here, in order to open up your third chakra, your solar plexus, and balance any opposing energies. Okay. Can I get more context? What are you trying? You're forgiven a tower. Okay. You've gone full circle here, full spectrum with something. You could be getting back to your balance now. Okay. Said wait. 26 is an 8, 35 is also an 8. 8 and 8 are 16, the tower. Okay. I'm glad I waited. And we've got our 10 or the end cycle here. Whatever that storm was, I think if you're like, F that person, part of you being able to go full circle is realizing humans are dumb, Libra. I mean, if you're not certainly 80% of the population that's still trying to wake up. Not in a learning kind of way, and just in asleep kind of way, and not seeing the forest for the trees. Forgive them. What is that saying? Not what they, I don't know. I like that split. I'm going to keep that right there. Okay, because Archangel Michael's here, and this is connected down into the root, down into the earth, down into the soul star. And I feel like forgiveness is going to be a component of this, especially if you'd like to temper that pain into wisdom. 14. That's how the caring connection can come in. All right, Libra, where's your reading at here? What tower are you forgiven? Maybe even going back to childhood so that you can, maybe you just started learning about attachment theory. And it's connected back to upbringing. And then we just play out patterns for the rest of our lives, and every one-to-one connection, doesn't matter who it's with or what kind of relationship it is. And they're like, it's right there, Ange. Okay. Well, hot damn. I think you're going to have some choice here. We got Archangel Michael with the 6-pack, who's in charge of the soulmate energy. And we got caring connections with some temperance. Forgiveness is part of the package here, Libra. Okay. And then that's how you reap the benefit. I mean, because that's what true love is, right? Taurus energy, Venus. Compassion. They know not what they, something about they know not what they do. So is this like forgiveness here, Libra, of an upbringing or father energy here? Okay, whatever made you so emotionally dissatisfied. Yeah. You like burn it to the ground. If this was a caring connection, you paid your dues here, Libra. You paid your dues. All right. Let's see what else is happening. Yeah. Okay. So the Tower was the devil. Doesn't have to be a Capricorn. That's their power card. Everybody has a devil. So in the past, that's what this Tower was. That could be, guys, the devil is patterns, addictions, temptations, something on repeat, full spectrum. Something's coming back around full circle, except it's different this time because that was like the last time you were going to be repeating that pattern. You connected it back to the root chakra. What I say, Two of Cups. That's equal, fair, and balanced connection. Okay. You gave somebody a reunion. You gave somebody a chance you knew you shouldn't have because you had data. Yeah, it was just more fucking work. And you waited and waited and waited for change. And you threw your fucking stick at this. So, and that's why you have a new energy coming in because you balanced your own energies. Yeah, I feel like you gave this person a chance again from the past. Like you knew you shouldn't have had coffee with them, or you're like, maybe they're different now. No, they were still in their same patterns and tried to pull you under with it. Maybe it did, but you're not doing that anymore here, Libra. You burn that pattern up, not doing it. You're making a different choice here. Two of Swords going towards that sun instead of collecting this sailor. It is not your problem. Okay. There's your Three of Pentacles where the block would have been this reunion or trying to restart this collaboration. Left us in emotional fragmentation. And the reason that you're healing that and learning to put up boundaries over people like that, because you knew what you knew and you gave them a chance anyway. Well, you done a little bit of forgiving in order to have lunch with them again. But because you saw it, maybe it just you cycled it much quicker because you recognized the pattern and you're like, nope, I know to go towards my solar plexus, my own sun of happiness. Only I hold that. And then it's like spirit goes, okay, here you go, Emperor. You're welcome. Ding. All right. Page of Cups. New love offer. Okay, well this was part of it. Maybe you just needed to have a one more go thing here, Libra, but at least you didn't go full tower. You just saw that it was a waste of your time is what this feels like there, Libra. Any advice for Libra about this Emperor energy? Or this is you again coming back full spectrum and taking your leadership energy. King of Pentacles, you share Venus as a ruler with Taurus. Any advice for you? So that's feminine energy. You're embracing your masculine. Any advice for you? This is over a long time, Temperance. Turning pain into wisdom. There's healing with that Lotus. I think maybe you went back for another round because they broke your heart in some way. Maybe you just wanted to see if it was like, oh, maybe it wasn't true. Maybe it really wasn't them. Maybe I can trip. I mean, it takes two to tango, but this kind of feels like, no, you just you just were being too nice, or I don't know, too forgiving. But you went back, whatever you went back for another go on. And that was like, oh, okay. There's my discernment. Thank you very much. Double queens. That was the key. You knew better than to give him another chance, Libra. You did. You did. And there's your surrender energy of the Empress. You did. You knew better. But I think because you saw it quicker, and you learn the lesson faster. You came full circle, learn the lesson. You're like, I forgive you for XYZ. I forgive myself for believing in XYZ. And that's how energy shifts. And then you get what you actually did want. Okay. I like that for you. All righty. How you guys doing? Are we doing okay? Past 9 years has been exhausting, no doubt. No doubt. No doubt. Okay, Scorpio. Now, I have a bazillion Scorpios in my life. Like, on top of my Scorpio moon and my 5 Cancer placements in Pisces in the 12th house, like, I just like intense energy. I don't know. I love me a Scorpio, except for the first husband. He is an asshat. Y'all heard that sob story the other night. That was the last time Mars cut and severed in Capricorn. So 2026 to 2028, we're going to be having that same energetic cycle as, I believe, 93 to 95. Okay. Bottom here, throat chakra. Express your truth here, Scorpio. Adjacent possibilities. 24 is the energy of the lovers. 6. A day adding up to 24. Okay. Something about a 24 day. That had been a while ago. You guys have to check my notes. All right. What is here for Scorpio? What's this about? What are you getting for Christmas? An adjacent possibility? Something to do with the Virgo? Maybe. Stop. Look at that palindrome. 2442. A 6 and 6. You doing a 12, you doing a hanged man here, you doing a 180. And we've got unique gifts. 55. Adjacent possibilities. There's more than one way to get where you're going here. There's more than one way to get where you're going. A violet flame. Lover's energy. All right. This is how you reclaiming your energy here. From a 6 to a 7 goes to a 52. You might be 52. Doesn't have to be. We've also got 42 and 55 and 24. All right. Oh, what was on the bottom of our deck here? Those were hiding in the center of the deck. Just FYI, I didn't see 19 being the cycles included on today's notes. Environmental energy, adjacent possibilities of this 10 of Cups. Okay. I'm going to put you over here. How about that? All right. For Scorpio, let me know what's going on for Scorpio for Christmas. Healing. Violet energy again. South Node, the veil. A bride with her veil snatched away is in the South Node. Innocence gone. Yeah. Broken heart here. All right. Yeah. Devil energy here is what is being healed or is taking a long time to heal, some kind of pattern as far as tumultuousness within the family. Okay. Need more. Yeah. Wanting to take a leap of faith. Heart of the reading. Happy family again. 10 of Cups. That's what this is all about. Scorpio, I don't know if you know it or not, but you stepping into a pre-Empress energy, a pre-Queen of Pentacles energy here. Near future is independence. So this is a 1 energy card. So we're going from happy family to independence here. And we've also got some kind of reunion energy with either an old pattern wanting to come up itself, an old addiction, or that could be something very, very tempting. Who'd I ask? Was that last week? I'm like, why are you so anxious about the sun? I don't think it was Scorpio. I can't remember though. But they are anxious about their own happiness. Yeah, 23 all tied up. Why are we anxious about happy family? You feeling stuck? Oh, you definitely wanted to take a leap of faith in the past and jump out of that energy. Okay. Well, yeah. Jealousy, strife, competition. There's your ending. Oof. What are we leaving out here? Who are we leaving behind? Scorpio. You got to do what you got to do. Five of Wands, the world, and Five of Pentacles. This split, this divide, you just couldn't get on the same page with something. All right. And what goes with the Fool, the Sun? What goes with the Ten of Cups? Eight of Wands, communication about an ending. And the Nine of Pentacles is fueled by the next hierarchy of the step, the Queen of Pentacles, before you can get to the Empress. You've learned your lesson here. Okay, and I don't know, maybe that person could not keep up with you or thought you were too intense. Scorpios are just busy. They're like badasses at, like, I cannot believe everything my grandmother would get done in a single damn day. Like every Scorpio I know is like she boss in charge, like doing everything, spinning all the plates and making it look easy, checking out all the adjacent possibilities. But you're definitely speaking about an ending here, Scorpio. I don't know what that is for you, but in the past you realized that you wanted to get out of Dodge. So, and we got the heart of the reading and happy family here. Maybe it was just white picket fence. And it was only that on the outside. Okay, we learned our lesson here. This is a wrap. This is a wrap. Okay. It's going to feel vulnerable. It's going to feel like a whole new, okay, yep, unfurling back to love, heart chakra. This was not your heart chakra. It did feel like it was just the picket fence out front. That's what it was looking like. Okay. But definitely wanted to take a leap of faith because of a sun here in the past that made you think different. There's more to life. And all these double energies, we did start off with double lovers and then unique gifts here coming in. Seeing a stingray. Maybe you want to look up the spiritual significance of a stingray. Don't know what that is. But that violet flame here, this is like staying connected here to spirit and then healing our waters. What does a stingray do? I don't know anything about them. I mean, they look damn cool. And look, it even looks like her face here. You know how they have those little on their mouth underneath, because it's on the bottom, right? Their bottom feeder. So it looks like it's the stingray's mouth because I'm seeing the stingray's eyes here. Something about navigating the bottom. I walked into that one myself. Are you navigating the bottom, Scorpio? It's none of my business, but hey, to each his own. You're already decided. I don't know a single Scorpio that doesn't do what the fuck they want to do when they want to. It's getting you to decide to muck through the emotions, so of it. That can take a hot minute. I can take a hot minute, but once you're decided, you're decided. You're like, all systems go. Here we go. Watch me go. Watch me go. Navigating a bottom. Watch me go. Like, watch my butt while I walk away. Okay. Maybe. But that was very, whatever excited you in the past, like, and behind that picket fence, that was not it, Scorpio. That's not it. All right, you salt and pepper in that. You never know. And I just opened to the Hierophant. Okay. The new marriage, new spiritual lesson here. That was like a pretty intense spiritual lesson, maybe it felt like. So like I don't want to do that one again. Well, Scorps, I don't think you're too intense. So, but I have a intensely depth of emotions that I can access, so that doesn't scare me. And if you want me to help you explore your, if you want to go to the depths, I'll dive in there with you, Scorps. Okay. All right. My Scorpio girlfriends are rolling their eyes, are like, please just stop her now. Okay, we made it to Sagittarius. Oh my Lanta. Woo. We're almost there, guys. Okay, thank you so much. I was like, you know what? On Christmas, everybody's going to be here, there, and everywhere. And I did not want to take the chance that I wouldn't get to do a live with y'all this week. So here we are. Saggy, I spend more time thinking about my future than being concerned with the past. Damn straight, good for you there. Okay, just a second. Oh, that feels better. All right, Sagittarius, I spend more time thinking about my future than being concerned with the past. Opened up on that 44 energy again and the shining your light, heart chakra. All right. Oh, that was fast. What is it with this card? Definitely that Vestal flame. That it's something because there's the violet flame, and then the Vesta is sitting in Capricorn right now, reclaiming your energy. You're ready to move onward and upward here. Internal explorer. Okay. Getting ready to step through, walk a new runway, step through into a new dimension, perhaps. 42 and 32. We got 32 and 23, endless opportunities with that double 5 of change. So I'm glad that you're thinking about your future here. You're moving forward. It's like okay. This is gonna sound weird. Well, you've met me, but the conveyor belts that have. I don't know why I'm seeing that. The ones that have the sushi on it, where it just kind of rides by and you pick whatever you want and then you pay at the end. I don't know if you're going on a date to do this, or maybe you just did this, or you're going to do that. I don't even know of any places around here like that. I'm sure there are. Just curious. You're just curious. Okay, well, that's the most important step. Oh, got to get the context. Where are you going? Why are you reclaiming your energy? Where are we going here? Where are we exploring? Dang. Door to personal healing and happiness. Could be stepping on the runway to that. You're like, I want to taste the rainbow, Ange. I want peace. I want a doorway with arches. I don't know why I got all dramatic there, but I want love. Okay, because when we heal our heart, that's exactly what is able then to come in. There it is, victory. I was just talking about Soldier of Love last night with Monica because the drums just kept do-do-do, do, do-do-do. If you've never heard that song, it's definitely if you're a Sag, yeah. Victory and walking away. Magician and the Mirror, learning how to balance your own energy, fire and water making steam there. Ooh, Sag. Well, we do still have Venus there, so I'm not too totally surprised. Venus is in Sag. And remember, though, it's going to be squaring Neptune. So it's like Angel of Love squares the dreams. So it's the Pope, where 30 Sagittarius is squaring or challenging the energy of Pisces 30, which is becoming whatever we idealize. The Pope energy is about having to, think about it as if you're like the president, or it doesn't have to be something religious, but your life takes on a smaller scope because you can't just go out in public. You can't just go do what the hell you want to do. You can't become what you are idealizing, because the Pope is the one that is idealized, right? And then there's no privacy or autonomy with that. So this feels like you're reclaiming here your autonomy in some way, coming back to your heart, getting to explore your own self and your needs and what you want now. And the endless opportunities is kind of that that card we just saw for Scorpio of the adjacent possibilities, right? Okay, I ain't mad at it. Let's see what's up here for Saggies. You got the Angel of the Night. Been doing a lot of work here in this healing, or else she wouldn't even show her face. This is a special card in the deck. It's a 22 card. It's the 22nd major arcana, or after the world. It would be the 22 of the Angel of the Night. What's up here? What's Sagittarius getting for Christmas? Breaking free, healing boredom, breaking free from being bored in your damn heart. I'm so bored. Okay. Yeah. There's your strength and your victory here to walk away. That's the healing energy. Queen of Cups, finding your heart again, finding what it is that you love, tapping back into your heart again. I think you forgot even here kind of like what you like, or maybe that's changing. It's like adjust your crown. You're like, you dropped your victory wreath here for a while and you're putting your crown back on. You're like, that was then, watch me walk away the runway here. I'm walking towards the runway of the future. And then when I start doing that, the energy, like a conveyor belt, just keeps spitting out better and better and better stuff. Lots of water too. Okay. Bored with an emperor. If the emperor shows up, we won't consider him the crotchety old crabby pants, but we'll see. All right, why you had to have strength and balance your energy and reclaim your heart, reclaim your energy is because of, lack, being left out in the cold, or leaving someone out in the cold because you're fucking bored. If this was a cold emperor, you're like, they'll be fine out there. They won't even feel the cold. Yeah, new love. Lots, like, this is woo. Okay. It's like the universe is speaking. It's like, trust your heart. Okay. You are the magician energy. That's all four aces of potential. That's what brings your victory here. Your strategy is water. There you go, Sag. Your strategy is cups. See if we see an Empress on here in the bottom. We've got Eight of Swords, mental prison about whatever you were so damn bored about with this Emperor. I mean, even the sexiest of people, their shit gets old, right? You still get bored, even if they're still nice to look at. Okay, so mental prison. This took a lot of reflection. Maybe this is something that is squaring up for this year for you. 898. That used to be an old exchange here when we had wall phones. Oh shit, all these eights. Look at that. What eight are we missing? Eight of cups. Have you not walking away yet? In my prison, I've done a long, hard look back at what is my dream, what's the lantern, what's the star guiding my lantern, communication about what I've learned, Eight of Wands, Eight of Pentacles, about love. You have a choice. Maybe you just haven't done that final decision to the singleton energy of wish fulfillment yet, is what this feels like for this particular Sag. Yeah. Capricorn time, you're like, I've been kind of busy, Ange. But I think by the new year, you're heading to the ball. You're heading down your runway. You're heading down your steps. You're going off on your saggy traveling Wilbury-ness of exploring your cups. Yeah, star energy, healing, healing whatever you were bored with. And we didn't see an Empress. We didn't even see a Nine of Pentacles or a Queen of Pentacles. So for me, in the past, that why we were bored or why we were stuck in our head, because the Emperor, without the Empress, especially in a block position, is a crabby SOB. So maybe you just had enough of their shit, no matter how cute they were. It's what it sounds like, but probably by the next full moon, if you haven't yet made this choice, I see you making a choice to singular energy. And she is holding a 4-leaf clover. So I feel like that's where these endless opportunities, when you make that change, there's the transformation of all the butterflies inside. Help. Kelp. 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 I don't know why that would have to do, but I just heard the word kelp. Were you maybe it was like they didn't really get what you were asking for help, but they were like, I don't know what you're talking about. They acted like you were speaking gibberish or something, like they didn't understand your language, or maybe it was feigned stupidity. Like, help, I don't get it. And you're like, I'm saying help, motherfucker. And they're like, I don't know what you mean by kelp. And you're just like, I don't know where that's coming from. That's for somebody. I think you just had enough of this, whatever it was, and you needed a hot minute to heal here, reclaim your energy again. And then, but advice here is to always lean into your cups, always lean into your feelings, let them guide the way. Because so far we've got all the eights except for the actual one where you walk away towards your own cup in the sky. But here's the 9 cups here. You can't skip the 8th cup though, Saggy. Okay, you still got to make a choice. You still got to communicate the choice. All right. All right. Okay. I love you. Now let me put on I thought my glasses were on my head, but it's my antlers. Okay. I just want to say hi and thank you real quick to everybody. Man, that's Judy Jude, Kaylee. Thank you guys so much. Diana Green, thank you for joining us tonight. Appreciate you. Miss Peg, love you guys so much. Jennifer, Brandy, and Tough Goose, welcome in. Thanks for coming in tonight. I hope you had a good time. Make sure I think I got everybody. Mr. Brett, I think he might have dipped out after Pisces. Oh, you like my nails, Kaylee? This is called Grape. I love it. I've never chosen that color before, and I'm in love. I'm like, why haven't I picked this before? I really like it. Thank you. I will let Lily know that you like my nails. Miss Moni, your son's a Taurus. Okay, let me know if that resonated. I don't even remember what the Taurus reading said, but yeah, let me know. Thanks, Jude. Thanks, Jennifer. Thanks, Moni. Miss Brandy, Mr. Brett. And thanks to the newbies that came in. Appreciate you guys. I hope you have found this to be just a wonderful group of people to find yourself amongst. I can speak for myself that they're an amazing community of people with the biggest hearts you'll ever meet. Miss Marcia probably had to dip out as well. I know she was going to be pressed for time. There's Crystal. She did pop in. Okay. I wonder if she got to see her cards. Miss Kathy. Thank you guys so much, and have the happiest of holidays. I hope all of you are sent the angel of love for Christmas. I hope you're healing your hearts. I hope you find peace and love in the 2026 new step of our new 1 year next year. All right. Bye, everybody. Thank you so much for being here. Love and appreciate you so much. Bye bye for now, and I'll catch you on the next one. Bye bye.